What's up, you guys? Welcome to Nonsense at 9, a daily show where I talk about literal nonsense at 9 p.m. Central every single weekday. So if you like this video, make sure you sub because I post every single weekday. Now today I want to talk about a very important combo. You might be thinking Kobe and Shaq. You might be thinking peanut butter and jelly. That's not the case at all. It's that hot Cheetos and Monster combination. Now people who enjoy this combination typically are high schoolers who get there at 6:30 a.m. and cuddle with someone under a blanket that they somehow got and just devour hot Cheetos and Monster that early in the morning with their Cookie Monster flat bill and Cookie Monster pajamas on. Yeah, that's just how it works. I mean, the people that have this combo, I mean, they're the grossest people in society. They're also the type of people that game for, I don't know, 13 hours a day. They don't do their homework, and they don't shower. Their hygiene, they have the poorest hygiene pretty much in the planet. I mean, if you look at them closely, you can actually see some Cheeto dust coming through their pores. And their hair is so greasy, if they ever cook eggs, which they won't because they're not that healthy, they could just give it a little shake over the pan, and that would be enough grease to make it so it doesn't stick. I mean, these people are just, they're gross, but that combo, I mean, you see someone walk with that combo, you gotta run. You can't trust that person at all. They're just the bottom barrel of society, but I love it. I mean, whenever you see that combo, some sort of Cookie Monster apparel is gonna be rocked by that person. I remember I graduated from high school, I don't know, 5 years ago now, but when I was in high school, I would get to school and I'd see people sitting down at like 7 a.m. eating hot Cheetos and having Monster for breakfast. It's like, listen, breakfast is the meal of champions, and these guys are taking it a little too seriously. They're going all in. Listen, that stomach ache that lasts all day, not even Pepto-Bismol can solve that. I mean, they're just going for the day, early and often. The fact that they can stomach that early in the morning, I was always appalled, but I was also kind of impressed for the fact that they're just going to live with a stomach ache for the rest of the day, and they're just not going to, well, they were going to go to class anyways, but they just accepted it and moved on with their life. I always just thought it was so bizarre, though, like eating that for breakfast, and I know that they're still members of society. They're working at the local gas station, still with that Cookie Monster flat bill on, and you can smell them from a mile away. I'm about a half mile away from a QT gas station, and I can smell that Cookie Monster flat bill from here. And it's got a strong odor. I did have a nose plug on earlier, but I took it out for this video to show some respect and for the audio, obviously. But these people, I mean, the fact that they have rights in America is pretty appalling. That you should have to do before you get your license, you should have to do like a mouth swab to see if you've had that combination in the last, I don't know, 5 years, and if so, you shouldn't be able to get a license. That's just what it comes down to. Because people who have that like combination regularly, they're not a normal member of society, and they shouldn't have rights. I'll just say right there, they shouldn't have rights. Listen, there's other groups you can argue shouldn't have rights. These people are at the top. I think everyone should agree with that. Or just if you walk into the DMV with, pajamas on, those people too, just, let's get them out of there. They shouldn't, they're going to disrespect the people at the DMV, even though the people at the DMV are usually giving disrespect to you. They're going to assert themselves, and then you're going to be able to smell the rips through their pajamas from a mile away. I mean, the pajamas they wear always have rips in it. They don't have a clean pair, and they haven't showered in God knows how long. Probably they probably shower once every 13 days, if I were to guess. On a really good week, they might get a bath in, which doesn't even count because they hop in the bath, and it's just the green from the Monster that just comes out. They might bathe in the Monster. Who knows? I'm not counting it out with these people. They're obscene. They're grotesque. They're gross. I think some of those words mean the same thing, but you get the point. The fact that they are able to vote, they're able to drive a car. Some of these guys can even buy a gun, even though they definitely have something in their background for the background checks that does not go through, so they can't purchase it, because these people can't be trusted. Guys, Monster Energy and hot Cheetos, especially the people eating it for breakfast, it's honestly beautiful. They do a lot for this country you guys don't understand. Listen, It's fun to make fun of people as long as it's lighthearted. You can just give it to these people because they don't care. These guys don't. They just don't. They don't care about anything. They literally do not care about anything. But it's beautiful. I mean, you have a group of people that they don't have an ego. Listen, they've released from the ego because they don't care how they smell. I mean, people that don't care about how they smell, they don't have an ego because they don't care what their reputation is. All right? And if they do have an ego, they should be president. I'll say that. Guys, they don't care what other people think. They smell, they reek, they have rips and holes in their pajamas. For some reason, they always have rips in their pajamas. Ripped pajamas. I don't know, like rips in their pajamas. That was dyslexic of me. But they have ripped pajamas. And I don't know how it's always possible that they're always plaid or they're Cookie Monster themed. That's it. There's no in between. And there's at least over under 4.5 rips or holes in them. Usually one right by the crotch. It's like, dude, let's just get a new pair. How about that? Let's just get a new pair, fun fact. But yeah, these guys are they're interesting. Their brain should be scanned after they pass, which will be soon. Just because they aren't making the best life decisions. And I think that's pretty known. It's very known. But guys, that's Nonsense at 9, a daily show I talk about Rant topics at 9 p.m. Central every single weekday. Why don't you like, why don't you sub? I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9 p.m. Central.